Hi guys, it's Laura from Upsidedown Cat. I am gonna do this video. I usually do them in the daylight because there's more light, but just bear with me. So happy Valentine's Day. It's that time, and I just wanted to share some Valentine stuff because Upsidedown Cat likes Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna show these hearts. These are paper heart garlands that I made for decorating the church at our wedding. So it's just stapled, but you can get a red or whatever color Sharpie you want and color the staples before you staple them. Just color the whole thing of staples, and then it's just ribbon. I realized I have some that are sewn too, but I don't think it worked as well. So I was having a hard time. There's like tons of strings on it because I was having a hard time getting it straight. So I recommend stapling them. A garland is a pretty easy way to decorate anything for any holiday. So I like them. It's kind of fun. And I don't always have them hanging up, obviously. I just grabbed them for this little episode. So hopefully I can get everything figured out here. I just kind of have a little list, and I'll try to link stuff in the notes below. I've been trying to do that, so if you watch some of the first videos, I've like gone back in and added some links, so always feel free to check back. Abby Valentine is an Upsidedown Cat song. If you're a fan, you know it. A true story based on my friend Abby, one of my best friends, and just the fun times we had together. So there is a little video I made a long time ago that I'll link below. It's on Vimeo, so maybe not everyone's seen it. And then let's see, Upsidedown Cat. I mean, like the whole thing, I guess, is just like, I don't know. I mean, it varies, I guess, song-wise, but I guess like childhood memories is a big thing. So like Hello Kitty stuff, Lisa Frank, like all that crazy rainbow stuff is great. Just kind of stuff that I think of. That's all like hearts and rainbows and everyone having a good time, I guess. Animals snuggling. So I don't have a music box today because I shared a bunch the other day, but I'm gonna show you this bank that's kind of silly that I found. And so it's like a puppy dog, and then there's this tongue, and then you put the penny on it, and then he eats it, and then he's in the doghouse, and then we've got some buddies. There's like a chicken and a butterfly, and then puppies in a basket, and a silly cat, and then this awesome duck. So I think I got this just at like that toy store in my neighborhood. You know, it's just metal, and it's kind of broken. I usually tape it, but my kids have been playing with it. So there's a fun thing. I was also going to show a mug. That's a favorite mug. If you've watched my other videos, you know I show mugs sometimes. Okay, so this mug is broken, but I glued it, and it says, "I love you, you're different," and it's got a beautiful unicorn and a butterfly and like flowers and hearts and a rainbow, and it says it's Papillon Designs, 1983, Jessica Westlake, made in Japan. So this is the mug of the day. And then this is how I mark my fabric scissors, is with ribbon, so you don't accidentally use them for paper. Okay, so that was my little intro. And then, yeah, so, I mean, Valentine's Day, first of all, I'll say, like, it's kind of focused on, like, romantic love, right? And so, if you just, like, had a breakup, or if you're really sad, you know, obviously it can be a really annoying, sad holiday for a lot of people. And yeah, so I'm just making that announcement. And but this is kind of, since it's Upsidedown Cat, we're gonna focus more some of the time on the fun stuff. So bear with me, or you can stop watching right now if you don't want to. Let's see here, just looking through. So, okay, so growing up and, you know, even into like college, I guess, probably kind of that age, I had a lot of pen pals and like some really good friends and stuff, like Abby and some other friends. And so, yeah, so if you can find a Valentine who's your best friend, that's the best, because like you're probably not gonna break up because they're just like your best friend and you like hanging out with them and stuff. So we would always do like silly girl stuff, and I think like I don't know too much about the Valentine's Day thing, but it might be kind of the same thing, just like celebrating friendship and hanging out and stuff. And so yeah, if you can have a Valentine like that, that's great, or multiple. But then also, you know, if you end up in love, that's great too. So this is so funny, kind of, sorry. Yeah, so pen pals, best friends, I recommend them. I guess I've had friends, you know, over the years, we just like send each other Valentines, and it's fun because we kind of have that in common, like making Valentines and sending them and just being like, hey, haven't seen you in forever, but I'm thinking about you and happy Valentine's Day. Growing up, my parents' neighbor, she would do a Valentine card making party. I think maybe they still do it. And that was kind of fun, like as a kid, just like, it was probably my first real craft party experience. Was so much paper, paint, kind of like everything laid out there for just do whatever you want. So I wanted to show a Valentine that I actually saved and remember learning to make at one of these events. It's empty, like it was just kind of like to learn it. So, and it's all sparkly. But it's got these flaps here with different colors. And then I'll show you how it works. So there's this ribbon. So when you pull on it, it like opens up. So you could put like, you know, like I love you or something. You could write little stuff there or draw a picture or something to make it like a fun little, it's not really a pop-up, but you know, it's kind of an action card. And then I just used ribbon and stuff, and it's blank because it's for nobody. But that's just kind of a fun thing. I'm sure there's a million tutorials online or in books. And then just I grabbed some random stuff that's like pink and red, and I'll show you. Just it'll kind of be a mishmash today. So this is by my friend Alyssa. Her art name is Pause Still, and she did it a lot of years ago. But it's just an awesome pink and red octopus, and I love pink and red together. There's just something about it. It's really cool. So thanks, Alyssa. I still have this, and yep, it's I'm 99% sure it's screen printed. Yay! We have screen printing in common, her and I. Here's something I made. It's not a Valentine, but mixtapes are always, you know, good if you're gonna try to tell someone how you feel, or if you just want to share your favorite music. I have a mix, a Spotify mix I made for this Valentine's Day that I can try to link down below. So this is actually not really Valentine's related, but I just wanted to show that I knitted this little cassette thing a long time ago. I just found this other day, so that's why I'm just gonna share it. Okay, good news. It's a calculator. And then when I was recording Soon Fall Will Be Here, and got hanging out with my friend Mike and Jonathan, I was trying to give them basically just like, you know, my favorite songs, because we had hung out, but like I don't know that I'd ever given them a mix before, or like, you know, not specifically like I want the album to sound like these bands, but like, hey, these are bands I like, and it might help give a sense of direction and stuff. So here's a bunch of fun stuff, color-coded. And it had Half-Handed Cloud on there, Kelly Schaefer, Dear Nora, Dave Longstreth, Quasi, Damien Jurado, Modest Mouse, Rains on a Picnic. I love that lo-fi song. The Softies, Alan Singley, Bad Spellers, Grand Prix 86. They have a really good song called Heatwave. I found it on MySpace. I don't know if it's anywhere else. Surf Volant, which is a French band. Civilian Man, Ashley Erickson, Lake, Karaoke, Buddy Holly, more Karaoke, more Lake, more Mates of State, The Motifs, Online Romance. I love Online Romance. Just saying. Nadal, and then Otis Redding. That's how strong my love is. So, and here's some artwork. You can see roller skating tapes and muffins, la la la's. What's that? Like a film still, and then a kitty, and the octopus is like, it's for you, get the phone. And then at the bottom is a kitty thinking about a bicycle, I guess. So yeah, so anyway, well, I might be able to do a whole other one about mixtapes, but you know, when you're trying to make something special like a mix or a Valentine, if you have the time, I recommend just going all out and knit or color, whatever you can do. So more some like real Valentines, I guess. I just found these random stuff, so I took like Archie comics and just, I think I had like a book that was broken and glued stuff on, so that was kind of silly. Then we've got the traditional like school ones, and I think I had a different, like one of my grade school classmates' names on it, but I like crossed it out and put my name on it and gave it to my husband recently. Let's see. Sorry, everything's kind of a mishmash. This is also, you know, optional. You can give people tickets of like stuff to do together, and you could put expiration dates on the tickets and say what it is and where it is, like a field trip to the zoo or to your favorite restaurant. And I tried to do all my cursive here. Going to visit a friend's house near the beach. Going to favorite childhood parks that you want to share with your special person. Thai food is always good. And baking. I could bake. I made these for my husband a million years ago. Before we were married, I think. Yeah, definitely before we were married. So, yeah, it's 11 cards with 22 events. Which we obviously probably haven't done all of them, but we might still. Okay, I'm just kind of going in order of what's here. So, I do have, sorry for the noise. I do have these, which are also pink and red and white. If you go on Etsy and maybe other places, they can print whatever you want on a pencil. So look, I did some Upsidedown Cat pencils a while back. You can't really see, but if it focused, you would see. So yeah, I'm hoping whenever I have more music, or even if I just do like a print, to have these up for like merch stuff. I just, I don't really want to mail them out unless I have something else to mail them with, I guess it feels like. But yeah, awesome colors. I can try to find the shop, the Etsy shop, because they have, you know, it's just cool. It's like, what if you got a pencil, what would you put on it? And yeah, and you can get like all solid colors, or I did like the ombre thing. I'm just showing stuff. Obviously, I'm not like trying to be an advertisement, really. I don't know how you say that, but just showing some colorful stuff. This is yarn I got a while ago. when we travel, like something special, like our anniversary or something, if there's a yarn store nearby, and if I have money, I try to pick up some yarn. So this is from Cannon Beach, the shop there, Coastal Yarns, and Tidal Waves, and it's called Sunset at the Prom, which I think is Promenade there, and then it's wool, part nylon, and there's 74 yards each, and it's a hand wash dry flat. So yeah, lots of people are knitting stuff like scarves or whatever where it kind of flows one color to the next. So I just, you know, you look at it and you're like, if you like pink and red and stuff, you're like, yes, I want that. Okay. Feel free to think I'm a total dork. It's fine. Okay, I was gonna say more about card making. Valentines are the best time if you want to practice cursive, if you want to practice creativity and sharing your feelings. I think that's kind of what it's about. And again, it doesn't have to be like romantic love. It can just be like, hey, you're my best friend, or like, you're my coworker and I love working with you. I think in these days of texting and stuff, especially with like so much isolation kind of times where we're not regularly seeing friends and family, I think a handwritten note or letter is really kind. And like, you know, when you get the mail and you're like, oh my gosh, someone actually like sent me something, it's a big deal. So when I have time and energy, I try to do that. Oh, I hope my phone won't die. So, okay. This one might be kind of long. It's already a little long. Okay, I'll plug it in if I have to. This is not a Valentine, but my friend Alyssa also made these. Alyssa, I'm showing your art. I think these are like the paint chips, you know, where it comes with like the different colors all in the one stripe. And then she knows I like library books, so she did like a little library. Oh, it says happy birthday, and like a little watercolor thing. And so that's just cute, and I could put it in a book someday and just like have it there. But I just like the pink stuff with the hearts. This is from Brienne. I don't know if it's a Valentine, but it says, I turned blue when I left you. Thanks, Brienne. This is just from my friend Erin. We used to pen pal a bunch. I kind of save like every card that's ever been given to me. I tried earlier, or like, yeah, before Christmas, I tried to sort through stuff and just, you know, let's go of some of the more kind of generic ones. Or like, I saved a few. I want to try to like collage them, but just kind of like, I don't need to save every single piece of paper. It's a lot. It's like 6 shoe boxes or something. So anyway, but I'm glad I saved these. That's just a fun splotchy one. This one's not a Valentine, but I love all this stuff. The cute stationery. This is from, when Alyssa was in Korea, it looks like, back in the day. And then okay, this is from Alyssa. Love makes me do things like making Valentines on a Friday night in November because I'm scared that if I can't make it as an artist, I'll have to move back to Japan again. Okay. That's funny. And then this one I've saved forever. Alyssa gave this to us too. That's Martian for Be My Valentine. It's a sticker. I just think it's amazing. So, yeah, I hope people don't mind. This is my friend Erin made. She's sold stuff under the name Cotton and Flax, and she's currently working on stuff. She's got some fabric lines that came out, and then she was doing home goods and stuff for a while, like screen printed pillows. Super awesome home decorative stuff. This one is from, you know, school, 1997, from a kid in my class, and I found it this year. And I actually heard that he passed away a couple years ago. So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna save this one. Just think about him. So, let's see. Oh, okay. This is from Brienne, one of my pen pals and friends. She says, a month and 4 days late. Delicious. Oh, thanks for being in my French class so we could be friends. I'm not going to read all of it. Put your hand inside the ridiculously belated Valentine's Day card. Okay, if you know they might be giants, you're supposed to put your hand inside a puppet head. So I put my hand inside, and then, look, she drew a hand. That's so awesome. And then, here's another one for Brienne. Will you be my milkshake? Laura, happy Valentine's Day. Sorry if this is late, but it can't be as late as last year. Thanks for being my friend. Random stuff. She drew a boggle board, and then I had to figure it out, and it said, Laura is my friend. So then she says, this is a long time ago, learn to drive more so you can take me for milkshakes in the summer. Yeah. Long time ago. Okay, I just wanted to also show this. I hope my battery doesn't run out. Hi, so had to restart this one. So I just wanted to show this heart sculpture I made for in college when I was in sculpture class. So it's this woolen yarn that I knitted and then shrunk in the washer with heat and like hot water and agitating, and it shrinks just like how we wear sweaters will shrink if they get washed. And then it has buttons on it. It kind of looks almost strawberry like, I guess. And then it's got all this stitching that's holding it together. So there's a bunch of stuff you can think of if you want to, like hard and soft, broken heart, mended heart, guarding your heart, just kind of that like whole cozy thing, like what do we put in cozies to kind of protect. I don't know that I like, these are just options. It's not like I'm saying, hey, I created it to really have a specific meaning, but here is this wooden heart that I cut out on the bandsaw, which was a little terrifying, and then we had chisels, so I chipped away at it till it was round, and got this nice point here. So I remember it taking a long time and just being, you know, kind of harder than I thought it would be to do all the chiseling. You have to sharpen the chisel every so often. And then I stained it, and then it just goes back in here to stay cozy. And yeah, so that's just a project I found in my mom's basement recently when I was trying to clear some stuff out of there. So it's just kind of cool. I don't know. I've always been like a sentimental feeling, empathetic person, I guess. So sorry. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, just a few more things. Let's see, I gotta get into something real quick if I can. So I'll just talk about some stuff while I'm opening this box. So yeah, when we think about mixes and stuff, you know, if you've been in like especially a romantic relationship, but even just friends, sometimes you have like your song or whatever, which is good and can be bad if you like break up with them, you know, but there's just kind of that nostalgic thing. So if you listen to my mix, I won't tell you which songs, but a couple of those are related to relationships and like my wedding and stuff. So yeah, and then I did keep the mix kind of positive. I love sad songs and I love like heartbreaking songs, I guess, but I have a whole, you know, I have lots of mixes that are related to that. So I tried to keep this one a little more positive. And then I just wanted to show a couple things from my husband. And some are probably before we were married. But just, this is more like creativity ideas. So you can go online if you want to, or magazines, and just get some cool vintage pictures. And we're not going to read it, but if you know what their favorite animal is, that's always good too. And then you can go big. Look at how big that card is. And then he did kind of a cool thing. I think you can see it better on this one. Yeah, he'd print stuff out from the computer, and then it's like tracing paper, and do colored pencils on top. And yeah, it's just, I love vintage Valentines. I actually ordered some, I'm sure reprints, from a place, so I was hoping those would come prior to me recording this, but they didn't. But I can maybe link like where, I mean, you can just look for them online. There's so many cool ones, and especially if you like a certain kind of animal or whatever, they're on there. I don't know if there's anything else really, except at Christmas time I shared some kind of books that were helpful to me. I'm not trying to like, you know, be weird or something, but just since I have them here, I can share one of them with you, and you've maybe heard of it. It's pretty common, I think, but 5 love languages. So yeah, here, I'll hold it up more. It's just the idea that we often have a certain way that makes us feel more loved. And it's, I think, pretty often to how we felt loved when we were growing up as kids. So like, I'm pretty sure I'm quality time, and yeah, growing up, we took lots of walks, we played lots of board games. I didn't have a TV growing up, so we just spent a lot of time together and stuff. So yeah, it's just interesting. And then often your spouse or whatever, they have a different primary way that they feel loved. So there's other ones like, I mean, it's on here, let's see, gifts, acts of service, physical touch, and words of affirmation, and quality time. So totally optional, but if you've had stuff in the past, or relationships, or even like friendships, you know, because love is, that's what I was gonna say, it's way more than just romance. Like, you know, family love and friend love and stuff is equally, I think, important. So yeah, it's just kind of interesting, and it's something where I wish I'd known about this earlier in my marriage. So just a little tidbit. And then there's another one that was recommended to me recently, but I haven't actually read yet. But I'm trying to remember. I think it's called Love and Respect. There's a book and a series and stuff. Love and Respect. So those are just things you can check out if you're curious about all that stuff. And then yeah, I guess happy Valentine's Day. Snacks are always good. I like flowers. I don't know, probably not every girl likes flowers, but there may be, depending on what their love language is, there may be something they like more. Like, they may want to go on an adventure and spend time with you, or they may want you to, you know, clean something for them. You know, it just depends. So it's always good to like ask if you can. Be like, hey, what do you want to do? And then, I don't know. It's not like I'm an expert or anything. I just wanted to talk about all this fun stuff. So thanks for watching, and have a great day. And if you're feeling sad, just, I don't know, listen to some good music, and eat some yummy snacks. And you know, you can always call a friend or bug a friend and just be like, hey, I'm bored and let's talk. you know, yeah, so take care. Bye.